Welcome back everybody to our Subnautica adventure. Today we continue our story. So just to give a brief summary of the parallel quest lines in this adventure. On one hand we had an alien stuck in our head, which is very normal of course. And on the other hand we were finding out what happened to our sister. Now the alien bit we sorted it out. We chased that guy away and gave him some weird suit. But we're still struggling with the part about what happened to our sister, and we got a little bit of a hint of what we might have missed. So we are carrying around some antibiotic or something in our prawn suit. Let's check it out. Should be around here. Nope. It's attached to the back of the sea truck, so it's floating in the middle of the ocean. There it is. Very good place for such an important bit. Right, that's what we want. Antidote. So that's the thing that we should be carrying around. And we got a little bit of a hint that we missed something at Phi Robotics Lab. So we will definitely go back there. So let's quickly check out our gear. We have our snowmobile, scooter, and that's not what I want. Stop doing that. We got crap, alright. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else apart from that. Maybe just some food, and then we can set out on our adventure. Should we get... Yeah, we will get some of these fruits, the nuts. I guess this as well. Bit more because apparently we need more water. Cool. So just to get the map, and give you a bit of an idea of where we're heading. We are currently lost. No, we are currently somewhere between these stations over here, and we're heading off to the Phi Robotics Lab on land, which is the coolest place because it has a very large land area, which is quite new for the Subnautica game branch, which wasn't really focused on so much land exploring. And last time we even saw like a murderous ice worm, which was also the first time, so that was quite cool. Alright, so let's check it out. We got our sea truck, and we should be heading there. So I feel like the story with the alien is almost ending. So the one quest that we kind of have yet is that we should say our goodbyes when he travels back to his home world using this phase gate facility. So we could definitely do that, but before doing so I would like to check out the thing that our sister was working on. I don't know, maybe she tells us that he's a bad guy after all and we should kill him or something. We'll find out. I'll quickly activate the beacons that are required for me to find the weird cave entrance. Let's see. It is escape the cave. I think that's... No, that's not it actually. The ice passage. I think that's it. There should be a second one, something about crossroads or something. I don't know what it was called. Doesn't matter. I think this will be more than enough. Yeah, the beacons are a lifesaver in this game. I could have probably used more and get lost fewer times. But it feels like we're at the end of the game, so we almost made it. So overall I'm really happy with this Subnautica sequel. I think it really lives up to the Subnautica game branch. It's a cool story. It is a smaller map, but I think it's cleverly designed, so it doesn't feel like, yeah, you're doing the same bits over and over again. I feel like it's also a little bit less threatening. Like the first one had these major crevices that gave you like this anxious feeling. This one has that a little bit less, which is not a bad thing, but it just, yeah, it's a bit less scary to play, to put it the easy way. But it's a good game. So if you haven't tried part 1, then I will definitely recommend you to do that one. Maybe there's some mod that will improve the graphics a bit more, I don't know. You could even play it multiplayer, because I have heard that there are multiplayer mods. I still need to try them out for myself, but that's on the list of things to do. And then if you finish that and you're not tired of the game yet, then this is definitely a good sequel. If you think that it's a nice game but you want something a little bit different, then maybe you have to wait for the next Subnautica, because this one was first designed to be a kind of a DLC. So I would imagine that this is more similar than the next game. But that's just my guess. I don't have any more information. I should probably know when the release date was of the first Subnautica, but I don't remember. Was it... well, maybe, was it 2017? I think it was something like that. And then this one was like 22? I don't know. I was trying to predict when the next one would release. I guess it doesn't work like that. I also don't know if they switch teams in between, like the developers. Alright, so we have the ice passage. So this marker is a lifesaver if you want to take this strange route. Which I think is a very cool route, because it leads right to our base. The base building in this game is brilliant. I think there are people who play this game just for the base building, like never finishing the story. I think if you get a bit creative, I think I understand why that is. I don't think I have the patience to build like the perfect base, but I have seen some impressive ones. Like build out of stacks and stacks of glass. I'm not sure if the bird is picked up by mic, but I have some crazy birds making a lot of sound. Right, so we want to be wearing this, the cold suit. Checks out. Then I guess we can get rid of these things, the rebreather as well, but it doesn't fit, right? No. And we take out the snowmobile. We have a flare still. Penguin, do we need it? Not sure. Let's take it just in case. And
dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Get some new food. This is our very primitive base. We have a cool poster though. It's the poster of Emperor Sea Dragon. I'm not gonna spoil from which game that is, but it is very cool. Take some snacks. Living our vegan life here. Dangerous weather. Go and seek your adventure. So we are going to build one of these. And then we'll deploy our cool snowfox. There we go. This time it's not broken, but it won't take long before it is. So let's take the other map, because I always get lost here. Probably due to the effect of lack of beacons. So we are not here, we are here. And we need to go to this cave. Yeah, it's not that difficult. So we go up, over, and then to the north. Makes sense. Let's see if we can do it. I am a notoriously bad pilot with this machine, so it will be a bit more tricky than just that. But we'll find out in a bit. Watch me go the wrong way within seconds. This is another way, right? Oh, it is. Right. Yeah, so we're heading to a kind of glacier, which an evil company, Altera, have been performing some diggings at, some operations, and they found a frozen Leviathan, which is, we're back at where we started, which is contaminated with a bunch of evil bacteria, and our sister wanted to prevent these bacteria from spreading, and we suspect that that's been the cause of her disappearance, but I hope we find out for sure. Yeah, we're not going the right way, we want to go north. But there's no way down, it seems. Well, let's just go this way. We should at some point see like a massive field of trees, very pretty purple ones. Or maybe they were pink, I don't know. But that's our landmark, then we know we're in the right direction. Yeah. But my navigation skills in the dark, they are not that good. So this is where we didn't want to go. Very impressive. So let's go back. I will probably, if we reach our home again here, and I will probably skip the night and see if it makes it easier to figure out which way to go, because this is a little bit of a maze. This is not the way. There is a reason why they made a map for this bit. Let's see. So this vehicle makes it quite nice to do some exploring. We've tried exploring in the prawn suit as well last time. It wasn't a great success. It's very slow. It is very safe, because the prawn suit is like almost like combat armor, whereas this thing is quite fragile and easy to destroy, which I'm already halfway doing. Yeah, let's try to repair this thing first. Right. I think it's becoming daylight again. So we just did some sightseeing then. making sure that we checked all the things. Right, let's try again. We are here at the robotics lab. And we have the map. And there's only one way to really get to our destination, which is this way. Nice bouncy animation in the background. So go south, west, and then north. Let's try it. Turn around. Of course, the map doesn't say whether you have to go into caves or something, but we'll assume that's not the case. Probably up here. Alright, then now we probably have to go more to the west. And then we should pass our base again, over there. These are some basic map reading skills. Right, there we are. So we continue this way. And then this is where we went wrong. It's because we went on this route, but we should be going north now. That was a near-death experience. Or maybe first a bit more south. Yeah, I think this is the way. We're stuck on an ore node, or how you call those? Lime chunk or something. Yeah, this is it. With the cool trees. It is really much easier with daylight. So next to this antenna thingy, we will have the cave entrance. I think we cannot pass with our scooter. Although, I might be wrong. We might not arrive in one piece, but we can definitely go a bit further. Alright, I think this is the moment to ditch it with 30 health. Oh. Yeah, thank God for the repair tool. And then how to pack it again? Right. So witness the giant infected Leviathan. And this is where we missed a bit. But I'm not sure which part. So that's what we're trying to find out now. So we'll reroll some of the voice logs of Sam, I think. Ah, I think I know what. There was some weird device that we didn't play with, and we couldn't activate it with anything. But now I understand what we have to do, I guess. Sam, right. Let's play the last message. And then this one again.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen Leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
That was her sister, and that was one of the last messages that she sent to us. And this was the scary guy she was talking about. Infected Leviathan. Let's give him a free dental check. Looks great. And this is the weird device. Right, antidote. But I was kind of expecting a voice log there as well, and we couldn't find it. Yeah, I think I'm missing a voice log. But no clue where it is. But I think this is what Sam was trying to do. So she was talking about the antidote, that she made one with her primitive... What was it? Something about chemical skills or something. And that she was trying to do this. But I guess we are the ones that will do this right now. For our sister. Let's go, boy. How do we... Right. Some part of me wants to go running. But I also want to know what's going on.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Oh, it's disappearing.
Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Alright. I guess that's the end of the story of her sister. Because the voice log that comes after that. So this is the final voice log we have of Sam. This one.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Will practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin, no more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Right. So they don't exactly spell out what happened to her, but we do know that a bunch of people had an accident in the cave, that a part of the cave is collapsed, and that was due to ignoring warnings about instability of the cave. So I guess when we connect the dots, then Altera didn't really kill her directly, but they were ignoring these kind of earthquakes, but then just earthquakes due to instability of some mining operation, and that's how her sister died, trying to inject the what was it? Antibiotic, and prevent the bacteria from spreading to the rest of this planet, and maybe beyond that. I think that's what the story is. It would be great if something would confirm that, but maybe in the credits. I don't know. I think for now we're done here. So we go to the last island. Switch our gear again. No, actually we don't need to do that, but we should ditch this. Maybe some Pengling stuff. Right. Let's see if we can find a way back out. So yeah, we finished the mission of our sister, and I hope with that we have saved this planet. Without spoiling the first game, this planet did kind of need saving from these type of bacteria. I am very curious what the third part of Subnautica will be about. Where is the last marker, by the way? Let's switch off some of these markers. Monkey hating land and all of that. Murder cave. I think there was another marker, but I don't know where it is. Disappeared. Well, let's just maybe it is this one. I don't know. No, probably not. Well, we'll find a way. We always do. Let's check it out. I think, yeah, it should be this way. So we did already construct like 1 horsepower upgrade for this device, the sea truck. But it doesn't really feel like it got a lot of horsepower. I was expecting a kind of a turbo button or something, but yeah, it's slow going. All right. So that's escaping this island, and then we make our way to the other one, which is called the Zero Station, I guess. And I think we will be saying our goodbyes to Alan then, the alien known as the Architect, a very intelligent species that have a hive mind, and he's been taking us to all of these alien facilities in this underwater world, unlocking new bits of technology. So the story is that their species, they live in like a kind of cloud-based way. So they're all connected to each other. But then again, they can also integrate in some external body, which we know as just a body. So we created such a body. And apparently it's made of like 20 organic species or something. It looks very fancy. Got like at least 6 limbs, but then also some weird magnetic arms. Looks quite horrible, but you'll probably see it in a bit. It doesn't really look like a friendly guy. So this station is all the way in the north. This is the station that her sister was sent to as punishment for disobeying Altera and doing all this extra research about the architects and about this bacteria, although they specifically said that she shouldn't. So then they sent her far away to the most boring station, and at Station Zero. But since he's a very social person, he made friends anyway, and yes, he spent their final days chatting with those people, having a bit of fun. So there is a way to get on land here. I think there was some underwater cave. Last time we found it relatively quick, so that means that this time probably we won't. Or maybe this is it already. Could be. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Great. Alright. So everything here is just icy misery. It's cold. There's just snow and ice. And not much else. A little bit of broken facilities. Cool little snowman, which we can destroy, but of course we won't. We're not barbarians. Let me go. Right. And then, hidden all the way over here, there is an alien facility. Now, Altera also tried to make contact with architects, but they failed. Because it's an evil company and aliens felt threatened, so they didn't want to share any details. This does look quite cool. We should have probably brought one of these energy cubes, right? Might be a mistake. Let's find out in a bit. Can we have a coffee on the go? Nope. No coffee to go. Oh, there's the creep.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
What the hell? Maybe this is not a safe space to stand at. Look at how fast this guy is going. Wait a moment, guy.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleportal, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right.
Such a creepy guy.
Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Alright. So that does sound like the end of the game. I don't think we have anything left. We could do a bunch of base building. But like I said, I'm not really the type of person to do that. At least not at this point. Yeah, I think we did all the things. We saved the planet. Gave something back in return. So let's find out what's behind the portal. Or maybe it's just a little jump up or a sequel, right? Could be. Let's find out. Please don't be... Let there not be much more ice. Oh no. We're sticking with the ice weather, I guess. We could be in like a nice warm land, you know? Tropics.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
Oh, this is just to leave. Ah, great,
You've been
great.
hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
That is quite cool.
Yeah.
Let's see how this works then.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Do we get fancy cool arms?
This is different.
I guess he might be a good guy after all. Nice. How do we move these arms? Or we just, I don't know. What do we do? Oh, that's probably the thing we need to interact with, right? You gonna give us some advice? How to use our newly acquired hands? Limbs? Doesn't really seem like it. Oh. We did something. I knew that. I knew that that had to be there. It was obvious. Right, so that's our task. This looks like a new way to kill ourselves. I like it.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
He does lack this bit of politeness, just commanding us around. Return arms. Why would we like to do that? Can we not return arms? Alright, we will return the arms.
The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Do we want the jumpy skills as well? Hey. Wait for us. What?
Join me, Robin.
Ah, there we go. We get a boring elevator. Oh, not that boring.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Oh, new level
Is
of
this
creepiness.
permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for.
That's really creepy.
Ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
To what? There's not even a chair. Let's stand here, I guess. So I should actually check out if the graphics are that different from the first game. Imagine they improved a little bit. But it feels like the same cool, realistic / arty style. I like it a lot.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
No, that sounds great. Let's go. This is very cool.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
But that's for next time, it seems. So maybe the next Subnautica will take place in space. Who knows? That's it. Alright, so that was the end of Subnautica Below Zero. I thought this was the end. So I'm very curious what you think of the game. If you played it, please let me know in the comments what you think of it. If you prefer it over the first game or not. If it was just the right amount of new things and old things. I'm curious to know. I really like it. I waited quite a long time to play it actually. And I tried my best to avoid any spoilers, which went well. But I did kind of hear mixed opinions about it, like people who felt very disappointed because the map was smaller and there was a lack of new things and whatever. I think this is exactly what I expected. It's just a sequel to a game that was great, and I'm happy that it went like this. That it's just a game that's not full of bugs. It has a good story. And everything works, and you are already a little bit familiar with the game. I think that's great. If it would turn out something like what's the game in space that was released with a lot of bugs, well, it will come back to me in a bit. But if this was one of those very buggy releases, like a very ambitious project that has no end, and was a disappointment, then that would be real bad. Now they just have like a great first game and a solid second one, and I think that's great base for whatever follows. Are a lot of people involved? But I don't dare to skip, because I'm curious if there will be like a little bit of a spoiler at the end. So we're gonna sit this one out. Also, I'm curious which one of you played a lot with the prawn suit. Because in the end, I didn't really use it. I used it just when I got it for the mining side to get a bit more resources. But at that point you already have so many that I could have easily played without the prawn suit, I think. Essentially all the diamonds that I put into the prawn suit are the ones that I mined with it. Oh, that's it. There is no extra bit. Alright. Then I guess that concludes the stream. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you'll join for our next adventure as well. A different game. There's some going on. We are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance at this point, and I'm doing some co-op gaming as well. So maybe those games are your cup of tea, and I can see you there. Otherwise, maybe in the future at some other adventure. So thank you for joining, and special thanks to the people who are devoting themselves to the channel and subscribing. That's very kind of you. Really makes me happy. And yeah, I hope I see you around. Bye bye.